The development of seatbelts and how they impact the outcome of a crash. A seatbelt, also known as a safety belt, is a safety device designed to secure the occupant of the vehicle against harmful movement that may result during a collision of a crash or sudden stop. The main functions of seatbelts are to cause the occupant to decelerate at the same rate as the vehicle in a crash, spread the force of impact over the stronger parts of the occupant's body, like the pelvis and chest area, and to reduce the risk of being thrown out from the vehicle. So, how does a seatbelt work? A seatbelt can be extended and also retract when needed. If you lean forward in a car seat, the belt extends enough to allow movement. However, if the car crashed, it would tighten up enough to keep you firmly in place. This is because the belt is connected to something called the retractor mechanism. The mechanism contains a spring and spool that work together to keep the belt snug while still allowing movement. There is also a locking mechanism that is triggered when a car slows or stops abruptly, as it would in a crash. That is why the seatbelt may sometimes tighten if you brake suddenly. The seatbelt reduces the velocity of a body as it experiences a sudden decrease in speed. Due to the body's inertia, which is resistant to a change in speed or direction of travel, the person in a vehicle will want to continue traveling forwards once the car has reached a sudden stop. Let's say if the vehicle is traveling at 50 km per hour and crashes into a brick wall, instantly reducing its velocity to zero, the passengers will continue moving forwards at 50 km per hour unless there's something in front of them to create a stopping force. This is because the velocities of a car and passengers are independent. Born in Härnösand in Sweden, Nils Bohlin, a Swedish engineer, invented the three-point lap shoulder seatbelt, considered one of the most important innovations in automobile safety. Before 1959, only two-point lap belts were available in automobiles. For the most part, the only people who regularly buckled up were race car drivers. The two-point belts were strapped across the body with a buckle placed over the abdomen, and in high-speed crashes had been known to cause serious internal injuries. In 1958, Volvo Car Corporation hired Bohlin, who had designed ejector seats for Saab fighter airplanes in the 1950s, to be the company's first chief safety engineer. Bohlin had worked with his more elaborate four-point harnesses in airplanes and knew that the system would be unattainable in an automobile. In designing the new seatbelt, he concentrated on providing a more effective method of protecting the driver and the passenger against the impact of the swift deceleration that occurred when a car crashed. Within a year, Bohlin has developed the three-point seatbelt introduced in Volvo cars in 1959. The new belt secured both the upper and lower body. It's strapped to join at hip level and buckled into what Bohlin called a movable anchorage point below the hip, so that they could hold the body safely in the event of a crash. According to Bohlin, as quoted by the New York Times in 2002 obituary, it was just a matter of finding a solution that was simple, effective, and could be conveniently with one hand. And that is how the seatbelt has developed and how it impacts the outcome of a crash. Thanks for listening.
Created using Powtoon.